Hey guys, Justin here with Movo. We are going to be taking a look at the LV-6 Lavalier microphone kit from Movo. This kit is going to come with two microphones. One is going to be an omnidirectional lavalier mic and the other is going to be a cardioid. Basically, that just has to do with the pickup pattern of the microphones. The omnidirectional will pick up in all directions all the way around, and the cardioid microphone picks up primarily in front of the microphone, but does pick up a tiny bit behind, giving it that cardioid shape. Let's take a look inside the box. Here we have it. The box is pretty basic, lets us know what kind of microphones we have inside. Let's go ahead and check that out for ourselves. Here we have the manual. On one side, it's going to have the LV-6O, which is the omnidirectional microphone, and on the back side, it's going to have the LV-6C, which is that cardioid microphone. It'll give you an overview of the specs, the frequency response, and polar curve if you like to take a look at that. The happy, not happy comment card, two windscreens, and two mic clips. Here we have the first of our two microphones, which we can easily identify as the omnidirectional microphone. Right here it says LV-6O for omnidirectional. And our other microphone is the cardioid microphone, the LV-6C. Another easy way to distinguish the two microphones is from the shape. The cardioid is going to be slightly larger than the omnidirectional. Attaching the clip to the microphone is going to be pretty easy. Just take the clip with that little clamp end right there, push it onto the microphone, it'll snap in place, and you're good to go. Next, to put on the windscreen, we're going to take that open end, put it on the top of the microphone, and simply slide it all the way down. Now, both of these microphones are XLR microphones and require 48 volts of phantom power. That's something important to remember when you're considering what you're going to use to record these, or if you have some type of external power source, but they do require 48 volts of power. Here I have my Zoom H5 handy recorder. Not only does it have the two XLR inputs on the bottom, but it also provides 48 volts of phantom power when I need it. You're now hearing me through my Canon 70D onboard microphone. I'm in an outdoor setting, and where I am right now is not at all the ideal place to be recording audio. There's some cicadas up in the tree that are going crazy. We have some air conditioners that are blaring in the background and some occasional wind. And I did that on purpose, so that way we can test out what these microphones sound like compared to onboard microphones, each other, in this type of a setting. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Now I think it's pretty obvious that there is a big difference between an onboard microphone and the lavalier mics. There is also a difference between the two mics in this type of a setting. Especially once we get that camera farther back, an onboard microphone on a Canon 70D is really no comparison to these lav mics that I'm wearing right now. All right, now we're back indoors and we're not dealing with any of that background noise like we were outside. There's also an echo that I'm picking up just by ear because of the acoustics of the room that I'm in. Let's see what these mics sound like in this type of a setting. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? And there you have it, the LV-6 lavalier microphone kit from Movo. I hope this video showed you a little bit more about these two microphones and how you can use them. As always, if you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We love hearing from you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.